Okay, here we go then with another Red Sofa interview. We've got some special guests with us today. The clues are all in the background. One or two customers just sitting having a coffee. Hello, what's your name?
My name's Paige.
Paige, not Kate.
No, not Kate.
We've got the man from CEP over there. Hello, Daryl.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate, I'm good. And over here then, we'll go through the introductions. Starting on the left, who are you, sir?
Hey, I'm Dr. Dan Roydesar. I'm a sport and exercise medicine doctor working for the Institute of Naval Medicine.
Fantastic. And moving on to our VIP then, go on, who are you, mate?
My name's Duncan Slater. I work for the charity Welcome the Wounded, and yeah, I was in the Royal Air Force for 14 years and got out due to injury, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, Royal Air Force, never mind, mate, somebody has to serve with the Air Force. And I'm just going to zoom in on these because Dr. Dan says these are special. Look at those! Special edition MDS 2017. There's a clue there as well, isn't there, really? Okay, so moving on to the questions once I get my page open. Duncan, you're about to take on one of the toughest challenges known to man.
Yep.
The Marathon Saab. Why are you doing it?
I tried last year to do it, my first attempt, and unfortunately I was 1 day away from finishing due to sort of injury with the legs. But I just kind of want to prove that a double amputee can do it really and raise some money for charity.
I've got absolutely no doubt they will. So talking about the charity then, Walking with the Wounded, tell me a little bit about the charity and why you, I mean it might sound obvious to some people, why you chose this particular charity.
Yeah, sure. So the charity Welcome the Wounded was formed in 2010 by two gentlemen, Ed Parker and Simon Dalgleish, and the short-term view was just to take some injured guys and do a trek to the North Pole to raise some money. That was it. It was very successful. Prince Harry got involved and it kind of got bigger and better, and they raised a load of cash, and they thought, well, why don't we do something and start our own charity? So they did. And what they do now is they focus on getting men and women who have been physically, mentally injured back into employment. So if they can't stay on in the armed forces, then they use the money to send them to get courses, employment advisors and so on and so forth. And it's just getting bigger and bigger and doing more and more. So.
No, sounds fabulous. I've got to be honest, until I'd met Dr. Dan, I hadn't heard of this one. I'd heard of Blesmer and some of the others, but not this one. So all good stuff to raise the profile. It's been, what has been so far for you the hardest part of the training? I mean, I know you've done the MDS before, got that close, but this time round, what's been the hardest part of the training?
I came back from the last one pretty gutted really. Not physically, I mean everything sort of healed up.
Yeah.
I think mentally I felt a bit beaten up, but I kind of threw myself back into it. And I think sort of the hardest part for me has been getting the mileage up and maintaining the mileage, because without proper fitting prosthetics, it means you've got no sort of continuity of training. So you could go and crack a 10 or 15 miler, that's great, but if the legs don't fit and cause you problems, you can't do that for another fortnight, so there's no point.
Yeah.
So these legs that I've got now are so good that it's allowed me to do 3 half marathons a week continually, and I've just noticed my fitness improve.
Crikey. So who actually made these?
Bit of a strange story. There was a photographer, an Italian gentleman, out on the Marathon des Sables. He came back to Italy and he was speaking to a friend, and he said, what have you been up to? He goes, oh, I've just been out to Morocco. And he said, what have you been up to? He goes, oh, we're trying to get this company off the ground. We make prosthetics, 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, there was a guy on this thing in Morocco with no legs. And he said, how'd you get on? He goes, oh, I didn't do it. And he's like, oh. He goes, do you know who he was? So eventually they managed to track down my email, got in touch with me and said, look, we make these legs, they're amazing. Do you want to come out to Italy? And I was like, yeah, got nothing to lose, why not?
Yeah.
So I went out with literally Google Translate on the iPhone.
Yeah.
They don't speak English, I don't speak Italian, and we just were there for a week and made these legs, and it's brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Dan, knowing Duncan as you do now then, is he going to do it this time?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You going with him?
I'm going with him. I'm doing it as a competitor in my own right.
Yeah.
But I shall be there. So hopefully, if he, I'm not saying I don't think he's going to have any problems with the new sockets and the new legs. But if he does, then obviously there's a difference in having someone there who's able to
Yeah,
know how
of
to
course.
deal with an amputee.
Okay. Going on to the important stuff as well then, Duncan. I mean, there are clues behind you as to how people can log on, but the best way to donate, if people wanting to donate to to this charity?
Yeah, if you go onto the website,
Yeah.
So walkingwounded.org.uk.
Or my Just Giving page.
Well, I was going to say all the Just Give It, everything's on there. Like, so you'll
I'm
see.
going to hijack his, otherwise he'll get all the donations and I'll get none.
Does it matter?
Too competitive.
Yeah.
Like, just so
I can see how this is going to go. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you go on the website or go on Dan's own website, and it's got all the links there, and you can see all the competitors that are running it for the charity and
Yeah.
a little bit of a bio. And you click on one of them people, it takes you to the site, and you can Virgin Money give in. So it all goes to the charity.
Brilliant. Because it's coming up soon now, isn't it? When is the actual date?
Yeah, eight days to go.
Yeah, very soon.
Yes.
Yeah. So obviously these buckets are going to remain in the shop, Dr. Dan. Is that right?
That's right.
So people can, if they want to, they can just bring the pennies in here, and we'll make sure it gets onto the right place.
Brilliant.
I mean,
Go on. Yeah.
the event, just what's important to say is that the charity aren't paying for the race entries, so everything that's raised is going towards the programmes that are funded by the
Yeah,
charity.
okay.
So there's no overheads that are being.
Okay. No. Fair point. Yeah. Who are your role models, Duncan? Dr. Dan.
Role models. Cool, that's a good one.
You can't have him. He's my hero. So pick another one.
Do you know what? That's quite a hard one, actually.
Have I picked a question that stumped you?
Yeah,
Have I got you?
literally. No,
No,
no pun,
do you know,
no
as soon
pun
as,
intended,
as soon as
but-
that left my mouth, I thought, oh God.
Do you know what? There are no one famous, bizarrely.
Yeah.
I would probably pick some of the guys I went through rehabilitation with.
Yeah.
There's one of the guys that Dan would know him as well that we did the South Pole trip with.
Okay. Yeah.
Completely blind, a guy called Ivan Castro, an American guy.
Mhm.
Blind, but he's run over 30 odd marathons now. He did the South Pole completely blind. Just an amazing bloke, and I tell you why I think he's inspiring is because I watched him every single day, falling over constantly.
Yeah.
Just didn't ask for any help, just got up, carried on, and because you can do anything else on the expedition, you can cook, you can put a tent up, obviously, you can do anything. He felt that was him being part of a team, was not asking for help and just getting up and getting on with it every day. And he didn't really feel he was inspiring people, but for other people watching that, it's amazing, you know. And he's just gone bigger and better. So
Yeah.
he is genuinely one of my big
Yeah,
heroes.
one of mine too now then as well. Wouldn't be fair if I didn't ask you then, Dan. Who's your role model or hero? Do you have any?
Yeah, I do actually. No longer alive, but my role model was one of my old bosses, the old medical consultant who got me involved in doing stuff with disabled people. And I went off as a very junior doctor to cover a disabled athletics competition, and
Right.
haven't looked back in terms of sports medicine and other bits. And it's that individual.
Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, brilliant. Okay, guys, we'll wrap it up because I know there are other things to do and there's customers wanting to come in and get their physiotherapy, so I don't want to get in their way. Beer or lager?
Beer.
Chinese or Indian?
Well, Indian.
Well, that was pretty emphatic. Men of action, they know what they like.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you coming in, mate. I understand you're going to go for a little 5k with us now, having been in the, to quote Dan, in the Hurt Locker all day.
I know, yeah,
So,
he's had me in the oven. Beast
well,
me.
our customers will be gentle with you, I'm sure. No, you be gentle with our customers.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I know it's going to go well, but good luck from everyone in Las Vegas,
Hey,
mate.
cheers, man.
Well done,
Thanks.
guys.
Cheers.